Alright y'all, well, about to go in for a quick little afternoon sit. It's way too hot. It's like 70 degrees. We had a big cold front this weekend, and that did not translate into much movement for us. So anyways, I thought I'd give you just a quick rundown of what I'm using. A couple years ago, I got this Savage 110 High Country. I've got mine chambered in 30-06, and I have it topped with a Leupold VX6 4-24x52. I absolutely love this thing. I got one of the Leupold VX5s, the 3-15, and I was like, man, this thing's a cheat code at last light. This thing, even more of a cheat code compared to that. So I'm shooting nosler accubonds, 165 grains. I'm shooting the Federal Premium loading. I think they've discontinued it, so I might have to pony up and switch over to the actual nosler ones. But man, it's too hot here. So this is where we're gonna be. There's this long ridge that runs out this way. Let me turn you around. We're gonna go up there. This ridge runs out, and there's some others, but they don't go this far. And on the other side of this hill, it's a pretty steep bluff. So right there's where we just parked, and there's a dog kennel, a chicken coop, and that steep bluff. So lots of reasons why the deer probably won't come from that way. They typically cross deep in this holler and work their way up the ridge. And sometimes they like to hit that brisket lot before they go down to my neighbor's ag field for the evening. So we don't have too far to go. I'm gonna get quiet as we ease up there. Alright y'all, well, we're pretty much set up for the evening. As of right now, we've kind of got the sun hitting us right on, but they've been hitting this brassica plot somewhat. Not heavy, but every now and again. If I'm being honest, the most consistent thing I've had on my trail camera that's in the middle of the little saddle on this ridge is a possum. I have a possum that's consistent about 4-4:15, but so we'll probably see him in an hour. But anyways, we're gonna sit here and see what happens. I might try and get aggressive and do some rattling. I brought some rattling antlers off of a buck that I made probably 15-20 years ago that I shot. So anyways, I've got my grunt call, got my rattling antlers. We're set up pretty good, and we'll see what happens. Stay with me. I give that an 8 out of 10, 7.5. Alrighty guys, well that's over the ridge now. Starting to cool off just a hair. It's still kind of warm, but I've heard a couple of shots, so hopefully that means they're starting to move, and we'll see something soon. I hear one coming. My camera doesn't do very good in low light, but if it hurries, yeah, it's starting to tweak out right now. But if it hurries, we might can get a shot. light whenever I try to put it on a deer. It won't focus, so I just turned it on me so you didn't get to see that, but she was probably only like 30 yards. There's another one right over here. Just got another one. Alright, y'all. Well, it's dark. I'm just about packed up. I shot twice. I know we got one down right here because I heard her crash. This other one, I never heard it run off in the leaves, so I'm guessing it's out in this strip that I brush hogged and bit some brassicas. So, anyways, we got meat in the freezer. I'm feeling good. I can finally focus on buck hunting, so I don't have a ton of battery and still got just a little bit of daylight, but I'm gonna go ahead and get up and get these deer up. It's a little warm tonight, so I don't want to wait too long, and I'll show them to you once we get some better light. Just as I suspected, I did not hear any running from the first one, and I'm not going to show her to you. She's pretty nasty. I did not mean to hit it where I hit it. She was kind of bobbing her head, and she must have bobbed her head right when I pulled the trigger. So take from that what you will. She's pretty disgusting. Alright, I heard the other one run this way. I'm gonna go look down here and find the other one. Farthest I've ever had one run with a 30-06, so kudos to her, I guess. Well, I just turned off the camera, didn't even get out of the field, and I already see her. See a white belly. She did not make it far at all. There we go. Need a better light. Alright, one of the things that I'm learning here, I definitely got to figure out how to manual focus this camera between what it was doing when they came in and now I can't even get it to focus with the little light, so I got to figure that out. Anyways, I'm a deer hunter first and a YouTuber second, so I wasn't going to let them get away because my camera wouldn't focus. I need some meat. Alrighty guys, here's the big doe I got. Here's the old 30-06. Shooting those accubonds. Well, I'm gonna get to work and get them out of here and get them over to my processor. The other one's probably not gonna be so easy. Whew. Ooh, don't fall off, honey. All right, y'all, to the processor.